Right, it's time to technically explore the mansion, but mainly talk to people, I guess. I don't think it's really. Is it exploring? Weird way to start the episode, but yeah, I think it's exploring. Fuck, I should have expected that one. I really should have expected that one. Fuck my life. Why? Why? I can't. What's wrong with me? Okay. Yeah, episode, let's go. Cool. We'll enjoy ourselves. We can talk to Aaron if we get close. Barkhorn over there. Let's look around here. We have a nice swing. A back door. This is a night. Shit. Okay, well, scenes are unavoidable, so let's go. Punctiliously. I have never in my life seen that word, and yet it seems like it's a very appropriate one. Okay, I didn't realize she came back that often. Honestly, I thought she hadn't been here in months. I'm not sure what it is debatable. It seems very likely. Does it say a lot about her mother? I think it sort of does, you know, it transfers over, but I think it says more about her and how she's inherited that. That's good, that's good. It was likely the same for myself. Huh? When she used to make shit foods? Is that what she's implying? Back when she, like, got into the new body? Well, this sounds like it'll be a nice meal. I thought it was just meant to be a basic few sandwiches or something, but yeah, okay. Okay, she's just talking about it probably was like this when I was younger, rather than saying, hey, I had to do this when I was sort of rehabilitating myself. Why not? We probably have the time. I don't think we're in any desperate rush. At this point, Elaine's been abandoned. 1 p.m., there's no way, but apparently there is a way. Just tell her to come here. Actually, what's the problem with that? Why do we need to meet at the Bracer Guild? Have a nice meal in the house. Use it as a temporary headquarters. Is that pomegranate or poms? Don't know what that is. Apple pie? That's a dessert though. What about the main meal? Oh, that's what she would make. Right. Cool, I'll look forward to that later in the game. Right, we have a piano. Makes sense. What's over here? The toilet. It's a bit shit, honestly. You'd expect more from this place. That's... Oh, is that pictures? No, that's just a... old player there. Cool. Barkhorn... Okay, he does have a scene when you get close to him. He's looking at the garden. Traditional designs of the Middle Ages. Huh. The fuck does that imply? Is Gramheart related to the person that he owed? I don't know what to make of that at all. That's a very weird thing for him to mention. Unless it's someone from the Revolution that he somehow maybe was connected to because he's so old? genuinely do not know what they're implying. The fuck? Dude, what is happening? Now Van's nostalgic about it too? Is this his old family before he got left at the orphanage? Is it related to them? Is he related to, like, one of the revolutionaries? I just don't know what to make of it. I really don't. Judith, should we handle you now? Let's do Aaron. Aaron, what's up with the dog? Okay, that bark is acceptable. That bark sounds weird, like distant and weird, but it doesn't incite me to laugh. What's wrong with fucking Zeros, man? Scritchy scratchy. Aaron, you're gonna be a good dad, huh? That's good. I'm surprised that Montmartre doesn't have a dog, honestly. I feel like it would make Yume very happy, and with so many people to take care of it, it probably wouldn't be very difficult. They're bonding over dogs. Okay, the dog likes him. That probably is meant to imply he's a good person. They tend to do stuff like that. You know, you could just get one now, Aaron. Seriously, we have the people for it. But no, so far, what the fuck is Barkhorn implying, man? There's so much to be gleaned there, and I just don't know what. Who's in here? We have Ferry and Kartra. Okay, that's the bedroom. Can't go into this one. Didn't mean to trigger it, but that's okay. Why are we allowed in here? Pictures. Look at the pictures, Van. Look at them. First, bookcase. Excel Motors. Interesting. Likes cars. Okay, okay. Let's go do Judith. I don't think she has much to add. Oh, it'll have records of her grandmother and maybe her mother. That's what this... Yep, music changed. Or just music, never mind. It is a nice one. He literally said we could do whatever we want, and you went into his study and were like, yeah, maybe I should explore Van. You can't be saying, you put on a record, what the hell are you doing? I should get a record player one day. They're just cool, aren't they? Does it have your family stuff? Yep. I'm surprised they didn't take the opportunity to let us hear it somewhat, but maybe when they meet up as a family eventually. Amber Turtle. See, if I was a stupid man, I'd go like time travel. He is Gramheart, but there's absolutely no way that's possible. They have no connection so many ways. God, I love this track. So, no. But that is interesting they share so many of the same hobbies. It seems to imply something. I don't know what. Just that maybe they're similar types of people, so you need to look through that lens when you're trying to understand Gramhart's motives. No, I don't think he thinks that. Awesome nose. Some jazzy, nice. I still don't understand these mechs. How are they so advanced, man? I love how we're all like, yeah, the president, let's just talk to him. Classic. Oh, it literally just ends the moment you leave. They should have let that play out longer. We'll go do Ferry and Kartra now. That's probably smartest.
Search time.
It's a very bare room, I feel like, for Agnes. She should probably have more in here. It's a big room, though, so I guess it is hard to occupy at her age. Not like a single poster or anything? All the girls' private books. Damn. Okay, they're closer than I thought. I thought they were like a year and a half apart. But if they're within a year, that's not as far as I thought. Oh, fuck, okay. Some of his diaries. Anything of note, Cartry. If someone's gonna find it here, it's you or Ren, and Ren is not with us, so good luck. They were utilized in experimental observations? That sort of adds up with the experimental observations of the final Genesis from last game, so that's an interesting connection there. I wonder how you can build on that. Stuff about his family, which we should probably investigate. I mean, you can get a good sense of the political spectrum even without that type of thing. If you are relatively noteworthy, you can definitely get that type of information, and he was pretty noteworthy. Oh, Fairy found something. Herschel. It's fucking Ayuta. Hold on a minute. Back then, that long ago? Herschel? Nayuta Herschel? Doa's grandfather? Dude, that fucking intake of breath, I felt that in my soul. Hold on a minute. Hold on. No way. You can't cut out like that. You can't do it. Please. Please. Fuck you, game. Oh my god, they just baited me as hard as they possibly could. Like, but you know, it's almost certain at this point, and I'm like, okay, let's go. No need to elaborate. Fuck you, Falcon. Fuck you. God damn it, man. They fucking played me like a fiddle. She was probably a very pleasant child. That's literally all I can infer. I should look around the room a bit more. Let's see. What are these pictures? That seems to be mainly school pictures and of the dog. No pictures of the Arkwright crew. Makeup cabinet, clothes, books, radio, some purchases, blah blah blah. Pretty basic. They really are using this type of photo a lot. Is this just a zoomed in version of the other image? There's a lot of crosses, you know, it doesn't quite add up. This image we've seen everywhere, and I feel like I've seen it in some visual novel as well. And they've just taken the same picture. Okay. Now. It's a map of Calvard, some chess. Basic implications, nothing too much. Alright, what are the pictures? I'll probably zoom in, but let's get an idea first. Family photo? 3 family photos? Wait, what? Why is Gramheart wearing his school uniform in that one? What the fuck is this? Wait, what's happening in these images? The first one is Agnes and family. The second one... Who is that? Oh! No, what the fuck? Okay, so the first one is Agnes and family. The second one is Gramheart's Agnes's grandmother and her mother. And then the third one is even earlier. They're going back in time, which when Gramheart was a student, Agnes's grandmother, and then Agnes's mother when she was like 13, 14, maybe even younger. I don't want to think about it. Okay, that makes a bit more sense. I was like, who the fuck is this? Why does it look like this? This doesn't make sense. Interesting trilogy of pictures. Oh. Hey, you have the opportunity whenever you need it, Van. Victor is not, exclusive here. Yeah, that looks like Gramheart. Probably before he figured out anything else. Lilia. Dude, she's not even that old. The fact she's dead is very unfortunate that both of the connections to Epstein directly are gone. When they're older, right? Man, his chin completely changed her. Look at that fucking chin. Hey, Van, yeah, this is intrusive, just saying. Why are they so similar in hobby? Well, eventually it'll not gather dust when they're back together, you know? Back together when he's not working and he's back together with you. Sorry, my brain skipped a few steps there. I don't know what I can make of this. I'm just gonna my way through it and move on. Anyway, the genes are strong. You could see that at least. The Claudel genes are fucking powerful. But they haven't had a son yet to check. Sorry, apparently Van's saying the same thing. Yeah, it's so close. I thought that was Agnes or something in the other pictures, and I was like, that doesn't make sense. Diablo sauce. What the fuck? That sounds very strong. Help with lunch has been added. Cool. Well, that was all that was. Wasn't anything more investigative. We didn't look in the drawers or anything. You know, Van, it's a bit intrusive, but it's wise to do. Definitely wise to do. Anything else to look at? The car? Nope. Pretty basic. Can we go in here? No. This is the most interesting thing. This is by far the most interesting thing. How old is Van? Van is 24, maybe 20. I think he's 25 at this point. Huh. He was abandoned when he was 5. Agnes is... /17. Was it 5? It was something around that. There is a chance. There is a chance he's Gramhart's son with a different person. Before he got together with the mother, because there was that age gap. I don't know. It seems like a very big stretch to assume this from all this information. They have similar hobbies. He feels nostalgic from it the same way. But I think it's more likely that he is related to the original owner. And or he's like Gramhart's nephew. Potentially seems more likely. I don't think they repeat the son thing with Reen, though here it's more implied, not sort of like, wait a minute. Probably related to Sheena Dirk, frankly. This is what's making me guess, but that seems extreme? I don't think that would be it. I don't know what to infer, but whoever owned this house probably related to Van. That's the most I'm getting from here, and the probably is doing a lot of heavy lifting. Let's just go to the lunch. But that's a nice bit of intrigue. I don't know what to make of it fully, but it's got something it's pointing to. It's good setup. Help of lunch, let's go. The book? What? July 12th, 1192. That's when she was born. Oh, right, yeah, okay. Everyone should have a birthday celebration together. Dude, the sandwiches should not have taken more than like 5 minutes. Maybe for this many people to make it 10 or 15, but not enough time to explore. God, they couldn't even animate eating remotely. This is comedic. Classic JRPG eating scene. Yeah, mention Herschel. Mention Nayuta. Mention him. Please. It would really make a lot of sense if Nayuta helped him, because Nayuta should have more information than literally anyone else, considering what he saw. But then that really implies a lot about this series. Really implies a lot. A lot, to be clear. Genuinely absurd amounts, and I don't remember enough about Nayuta to get into the details of it, but combine that with some CS4 stuff that I sort of also vaguely remember at this point because it's been a while. I have ideas, and it feels like this game might go into detail on it, considering space. But then it's definitely not the same as Nayuta's, because Nayuta's was very obvious immediately as soon as you went into space. Whoa, something is wrong here, right? Left to them, specifically? Yes, Professor Russell, the best one. So fun a character, I love him. And also I still think the most intelligent. Beating the fucking orbital shutdown in like a few hours is insane work. In fact, it's almost like he had information. It's almost like he had some sort of information. The time septarian, you know, it's around here. Just saying. Just saying. Even has the date down, guys. He's told us the exact date to look out for, or of a year at least. That's a lot. We can't say this guy doesn't have prophecy to some degree, or time travel. It almost seems certain to me that he's somehow... No, that seems... No, but it should be that the Genesis are based on the time septarian if they have the rewind feature. I was gonna say, it seems almost certain to me that he somehow made the time septarian into the Genesis, or encountered the Genesis and discovered they were the time septarian. Or I just don't... I don't know exactly the details on it, but there's so much there. The only thing that sort of... It's either time travel or there's some sort of fucking loop going on. Because that's still implied a bit by CS4. Not really. But then there's all the random things of deja vu that were like, that's a strange thing to say. And I remember in Daybreak 1, I was like, is this looping? Around the time Pandemonium happened? That line sticks out to me a lot. That one line that was like, this feels like it's happened before. And I was like, okay, well that's interesting. And then it got sort of debunked, but maybe it didn't get debunked. The loop is starting to feel more possible. I don't know what it is about this dialogue that's pointing me to it. I don't think it's likely yet to be clear. I think it's just a possibility, and it's like, I should keep that in mind. But maybe it's more of a loop of like, Epstein went forward somehow and saw it all, and that caused it to loop backwards. And then, I'm not sure. Okay, well, moving on. How does he know that? I've already said it all. It's a possibility he just looked forward. There's a possibility he somehow went forward and then went back. Could be someone who's already been here, who's currently here and is going to go back. But that's unlikely. I don't think that one's likely. There could be a few things going on. There could definitely be a few things going on. Yeah, okay, so yeah, we know that. Yes, it is, guys. Come on. Please, piece it together. Septarians are powerful things. I know more about Septarians than they do, but they should still be going like, could it be possible? You literally have rewound time with them, guys.
That weakness is humanity's original sin. One
yes,
that
okay.
Genesis was built to observe with vigilance. Its ceaseless observation persists. It has yet to truly be brought to an end.
Yeah, so it could perceive the future somehow, potentially, too.
The forced reset is a byproduct of the octogenesis.
Yeah, see, that's what I mean by the loop. There's also that. That's sort of part of a loop, but maybe not.
So many times. Its purpose is to achieve
It is a
the
loop.
desired observational outcome.
It is a loop.
Very soon, the other possibilities that were archived from past resets.
It's running out of loops. That's what's happening.
Observational outcome.
I think. This is not... So we thought maybe it was talking about those smaller loops we were doing. I was like, oh, well, that didn't work. Okay, try again. And maybe it was. And maybe it's also acting on a grander scale. I'm not sure where all this theorizing came from, but I guess giving me these small details has really ignited my mind and made me try to piece things together. Yeah, well, we can assume that. Observing is the same thing Ouroboros is doing. We know that. Don't know what that means. Yeah, I think there's gaps. It is confusing, so I think there's gaps in what I'm saying, but I think I probably have the general idea. I don't know if there was. I think he knew it would happen, but I don't know if it was necessarily what they did that mattered. Okay. I'm gonna think. So... No, I don't know what to think of Pandemonium in particular. It was brought about by one of them, but I don't know what that means. It had a lot of time stuff connected to it, visually. Okay, so we implying they were all specifically built to observe something or another? Like, we know the 8th one, we've heard what it was designed to observe, and we're saying that all of them were designed to observe something? That could be it. But did he know that already? Is it not that they were made to do that, but they already did that? And he knew? By looking into them somehow? No, I think that's unlikely. Look at that fucking glitching from Turbo. I don't know what to expect, man. I feel like he could be much worse, guys, but it's very unlikely. Never the twain shall meet. What the fuck? Since when does he talk like that? Oh, Van, you have been beaten thoroughly at your own game. Why does the physics work like this? I don't think it can be detrimental to his health considering how much he exercises. Like, consistently, you are doing extreme workouts. Oh, more? Okay, we're going to Nayuta. Hold on. We can do a lot with this. Okay, we're releasing it to Toa. That's good. Expand on it. It's not Nayuta, damn it. Alfred. Could be a fake name. Could be a fake name. The Dean of the Imperial Academy. That could be the father? Okay, well, not the father then. Not the father at all. Once, let's think about this a bit more. I think we actually knew he was the Dean of the Imperial Academy. Past 10 years ago, but he traveled the world to help expand its base of knowledge. He was pretty young. It could be a fake name. Or we go super into the loops idea, and this is a different version of the same person. But that seems stupid, it's multiversal. I'm not gonna go that far. That's not ideal, you know? But then we already have time rewriting. And he did look like Nayuta in that one image we saw way back. Okay, we need to get to her immediately as soon as we talk to Elaine and stuff about this.
Pardon me, young miss, but 2 of your friends from school are here to see you.
Okay, random.
Hey,
I don't
Agnes.
know why.
We really are home after all.
Why are they here? We were having such a good
Yard,
conversation.
but we didn't know for sure if you were here or not.
We were having such a good conversation, man, about such interesting ideas.
Odette? Albert?
Well, we're done, I guess. We're done. I don't recall an Alfred in Nayuta either. I'll pause on that. I don't think there's more to get there.
Sorry for dropping in out of the blue. We just wanted to come say hi, but we didn't know you had so much company.
Yeah, fuck you. Right now, this is the worst time.
Blame Albert. He just wouldn't stop moaning and groaning. Ooh, I can't see Agnes at school for a few days. My life is over.
I never said that.
Uh-huh.
But I won't deny I've missed you some since exams ended.
Uh-huh. Okay, man. That's a bit
Both
of
you
a...
and Roy, I mean, the president, seemed pretty busy.
You
as
know
of
him
late.
on a first-name basis. Okay, well, Albert's gonna
Sorry
go
about
far in
that.
life.
I didn't mean to worry you,
He
but
definitely feels like he's the type who's going to go into that sort of field, so knowing him is like basically having a cheat code. Are we gonna get confirmation that if he's the president now or not? Okay, so Agnes is gone. Cool. Not the end of the world. Not great though, always good to have our healer, but we probably won't need it yet. Dude, they came in here just to ruin my day right now. It was going so well. Oh? Oh, we're going there? I thought we were skipping that until after the Elaine meeting. It was meant to be 1 p.m., wasn't it? It has to be 1 p.m. by now. Or approaching it. Why did she change for this? Okay, well, bye for now, Agnes. Maybe you're gone for a while, even. It feels a bit orchestrated for her not to be gone for a while, but who knows? Who knows? That was another train boarding scene, by the way. We haven't had those in a while. And suddenly they're coming at us in full force. Okay, that's part 1 of the thing done. Damn, that was a lot of quests,
Truly
huh?
well done. I'll update your evaluation rank.
But I think that's because they sort of split the main story into a number of segments here. More than anything else.
Confirm and receipt.
Yeah, fortune, and we have item drop rate. Terrible.
Can't complain with that.
Cool.
See?
Fucking hell, really? Again? Aaron, you can't keep doing this to us. I'm not trying to make you the MVP, man. Every time it's him. Okay, we're going to continue the episode, but I'm going to take a quick break. You won't even notice I'm gone. Right, let's continue. Where are we going now, or rather, are we just going right into the entertainment district? Okay, we were already not using the Brace HQ. We could have just met up there, guys. I think I suggested that earlier, even. Why not?
I see. So you went off your beaten track and did your rounds in the Leva district.
I hate how they say that, but I feel like it might be correct. I still hate it. Elaine, she's wearing her Brace outfit, not a casual one.
Yep, not one of my usual haunts. Can't say I found much of anything, but there were a couple things that piqued my curiosity. I hear you've been busting your tail on a different case. You find anything interesting?
It was that fake case that we didn't really get, not fake, that ripped down case that we didn't get much info on.
Yes, I did. Would you mind if I let him in on this, Jin?
I don't see any problem with that, given that it's related to something we tackled together back in March.
Okay, so it is Garton related.
You don't mean that case, do you?
Or rather, probably
the one pertaining
Garton
to
related.
that anti-immigration terrorist group?
What? There were... What? Why that one in particular? Why did you
The very
immediately
same,
jump to that idea?
Where we went up against the True Grievance Brigade.
What? Why was that the first thing they... I don't know, maybe I missed some detail there.
It was the largest anti-immigration faction before the Guild, your team, and the CID arrested the group's every last member.
Probably every last member. We can't be
Since
certain
then,
of anything
we've
like
caught
that.
signs of entirely new anti-immigration factions beginning to emerge.
Seriously?
More terrorist organizations?
Afraid so, though we haven't been able to verify if they're genuinely anti-immigration just yet. What we have confirmed is that the groups have been recruiting members who are known sympathizers of the True Grievance Brigade.
Okay.
It's even possible that other anti-immigration groups, both large and small, are banding together to form one massive flock.
Right, but what does that have to do with the monsters?
Holy shit. Are you for real?
Right, but what does that have to do with the monsters?
This is the first I'm hearing of this.
That's hardly surprising. Due to their small numbers, not even the police are aware that they exist.
But you are?
What confuses me more is that these groups seem to be active outside of the Republic as well.
Wait a minute.
That
As in
sounds
they're
rather
gaining
similar to a case we
AIDS?
worked on before, doesn't it?
The one where Toa helped search for missing migrants from the north, yes?
Right.
As I recall, the True Grievance Brigade was allegedly looking to scout people of white descent to bolster their rank and file.
So that's why they were going after them? They were trying to recruit them into the brigade with the implied better work?
And subsequent investigations by authorities revealed there was a different broker working with them behind the scenes.
Over the past 3 months,
What?
there have been a handful of disappearances that were apparently caused by that same broker.
So, there's a broker that's getting immigrants and selling them to the terrorist group by recruiting them instead of... What?
They hit Remiferia, Northumbria, the Free Cities, and Jirai.
This is very, very strange to me.
We've also heard that impoverished citizens in these regions have been making their way to Calvert. Guild HQ has been watching the situation like a hawk and is urging branches in every country to be on the alert.
How does this relate to the second generation idea?
I had no idea all this was happening.
I'm just a bit confused what this is implying, and what it has to do with
This case
anything.
may appear rudimentary at a glance. It's clear there's more to it than meets the eye. You mentioned this has been going on for 3 months. That would mean it started around the time the space program was unveiled, yes?
Well, clearly beforehand, if we were involved in investigations surrounding it in Daybreak 2, which was, I think, not the final chapter, so even a while before, like a month before.
That's right. It could just be a coincidence, but HQ is concerned about that point too.
I'm just confused. What are we doing?
Well, I'm
what
sure
are we
they've got
talking
their
about?
reasons. I'm surprised the CID has been sitting back twiddling their thumbs.
Like, it's a general problem, so I can see why we're talking about it in that sense, but why now? What does it have to do with what's happened?
Really makes you wonder.
Okay. They're letting it through for some reason? We'd probably know if they asked Marduk. But also, it just doesn't necessarily seem like it's a big enough problem to address from what they've implied. Like, it's a problem, but have they acted outside of recruitment? What is the big risk factor here? Like, potential attacks? Sure, I get that, but we haven't actually seen them do anything. Okay, we'll be getting Elaine, that seems usual. Sin, you don't need to expose her like this. You don't need to expose her. She just wants to spend time with Van and likes the rest too a bit. I guess she's replacing Agnes. When Agnes isn't here, we have Elaine. When Elaine isn't here, we have Agnes. You have to have the two heroines, you know, sliding in and out. Though Agnes is definitely more the deuteragonist.
Might not be a permanent thing, but all the same, it's good to have you on the team again, Elaine.
Yes, I'm happy to be back, Van.
Welcome back.
It's been a while since I last fought alongside you all.
I don't know what to do now, though. I guess she can be an extra arts caster in the team. Probably. I don't need an S-Breaker again. I don't think I would ever be able to afford having multiple S-Breakers. Van is sort of one as well. I don't know. She'll probably be using arts and support for now, yeah.
And that's especially true for you, Bearguard. I'm sure I will learn much while working with you.
As I with you. I look forward to seeing the famous Beauty's Blade in action once again.
Wait, what? She's staying here? What? Why is she staying with us? I thought she was just helping. That doesn't mean she needs to live here. Okay, well, they all like her. Cool. He's acting exactly like Van, too. They just both decide to sleep when they're not doing anything. Pound Town. Okay, Aaron, okay. With who? Just escorts? No, Barkhorn, don't do it to him. Well, shit. You know, you could say no, Aaron, but you are gonna give in because he has a very imposing aura, huh? Maybe you'll pick up a part-time job here. Yeah, welcome to the team again. Well, he's doing something for Ouroboros. He's not always here. Okay, but again, what does this have to do with the monsters? Wasn't that the main point we were going to discuss? A separate issue. Uh-huh. Wait, they don't know about that? What about the monsters? Right, I mean, it doesn't need to be us, though. Elaine was there from the beginning. Basically. From a guild affiliate group. Well, we'll figure that out when it comes to it. Buys in. One, probably next game will be a core character, maybe, hopefully, that'd be nice. Them? Okay.
I heard that.
Okay, well, wait, is this another new outfit? It's not her, is that her? I don't think that's her Daybreak 2 outfit, is it?
I would ask for your thoughts,
similar.
but I'm sure you'd only say, it's pretty alright, or
Aaron,
it's easy to move around in.
Aaron in the background, he's like, holy.
Hell no. This looks great on you. I mean, wow, those colors just scream
Okay,
you.
just look at the comparison between how he addresses Elaine and how he addresses Agnes. I just don't see how it could ever be Agnes. I don't know what they're gonna do with this though, because she is the deuteragonist. Theoretically, that generally implies she has the advantage, but the way they're pushing Elaine, I don't know if they're going to make it a choice and have only two choices, or if they're just going to do the usual thing of not confirming anything. Or they'd actually make a decision, but I just don't know what they're doing here. I get the idea, I just really wish I knew which direction, because I can't trust Falcon with anything. Unfortunately, they generally do good work, but they are always ready to turn on a dime and make the most insane choice you can think of.
And those reinforced white heels are not
Whoa.
only practical,
He's
but
noticing
also
everything.
really damn stylish.
He's noticing everything.
Huh? You really think so?
She looks super pretty, doesn't she?
They are absolutely the
Wow,
pairing, man.
Another genuine compliment from Van. He's been on a roll lately.
If you ask me, this feels like a bid to calm the waters after shoving his foot down his throat.
Yeah, he does do that. One minute he'll act all nice and polite with Nina, then he'll blindside me with some rude comment the next.
Just actually get what's happening with Nina. Guys, that's a major thing. That seems like endgame of the series level things.
Lest we forget, Mr. Arkwright is still quite young. He may yet have room to develop a sense of tact.
Guys, he's right there.
In comparison to his work in martial arts prowess, he has much to grow in that regard. Delicacy is hardly Van's strong suit.
But that's fine. Sometimes that's a good thing.
Wyatt from the Peanut Gallery. And way to join in on the dog pile, Master.
I think his sense of tact is perfect. There you go. I'm on your side, Van.
Moving on. I'll remove my bracer emblem and accompany you for the rest of the afternoon. I'm ready to begin our 4SPG work anytime.
Welcome to the
Good
team again,
deal.
Elaine.
Then let's pick a crew and go solve some problems.
Sorry, Barkhorn, if I have to choose who's staying behind. It's you. I can't. Rip. Carter, it's probably you then, because I just... No, he has good defense stuff. It's probably better I leave Ferry behind. I feel like I'm just using the same characters too much, man. It's just been the same characters again and again. I use Elaine now, and I used to use Rosette more. But I should experiment, right? But I won't. I know who I am. I just don't do it. I like what I like, and I go, okay, I like it, we're moving on. But maybe I'll try to use, like, Judith more. Carter again has his uses, but I never bring in Judith, so maybe I'll try to equip her with some stuff. Anyway, Judith's disguise. Oh. Speaking of Judith, we can put on her weird gear.
Oh, Agnes isn't here? It would have been nice to work together.
I couldn't see her much this morning either.
This is an outfit,
Why don't we
though.
swing by the Aubert district and say hi?
Just remember, you're both well-known
This is a
celebrities.
very interesting outfit.
Not to draw too much attention.
Like,
That
okay.
goes double for you, Judith.
Why are you singling me out? I'm always careful.
Are you really? Let's look at her look here. I like it. It's nice and firm and not quite stoic, but it's dignified, and that's very her. Agnes back in this outfit again. The fact they're using that image just because, yeah, she's not in the party, she's wearing that right now is very funny. Let's look at her ornament.
Let me handle this.
She comes with Impede
That's a
1.
single element slot.
It's so bad. I
That's a
think
single
Impede 1
element
is one of the
slot.
worst things in this series. I just don't know why they
That's a
haven't
single
improved
element
it.
slot.
Oh, wait, they did! 15% chance to inflict delay. But S is not good enough. I still wouldn't use it. But it's getting there with that. What can I do with Elaine? I can try to build more in the middle
Don't
while I
worry.
focus on arts
Citri's got
casting
your
with
back.
Rosette.
Of course. You may.
We'll see.
Modifying your ornament,
We'll
are
see.
you?
For now, we'll just move on. Let's look around and talk. Does she have a room now? Like, why were they talking about her coming here? If she... What is happening? Why is the reflection of someone else's... What the fuck is wrong with the reflections in this arc? Why have they not fixed that 3 games in, man? That's so fixable. Where is she staying? Is she just staying in someone's room? What was the implication here? How does she have new clothes? Where did she change? What are we thinking, guys? I'm a bit confused. Maybe I just missed her room, but I'm pretty sure every single room is occupied. So, okay. Anyway, to the roof. That's where we always start.
Planner launched!
Wait. We have Agnes, we have Judith, we have Elaine. An untidy room, okay. I'll probably skip Judith's. But it's about the dog, I also don't care. An oval bike. Oh boy, should I skip on yes? Anyway, here's the cat family. They're meowing. What's happening at all? They're just meowing. They're just meowing, man. I can't gain anything from this. I miss the old days.
Looks like they'll be leaving. The nest soon.
You said that again? Okay, which districts? Just Old Town? Okay, I mean, let's have a look around then. They're leaving soon. Who do we have? We have Kyle. Hi, Kyle. Where are the others? All of them? But there are none in here. Why are you in this district? Is there one here that I missed? We ready? We're ready. We're fucking ready. The fact it's predictable is making it even funnier. I hate this. Okay. Thanks, Eros. Theo. Okay, he's cleaning for them. He's a battle droid, he's a good courier, he knows how to clean bird nests. What can't he do? Anything else? No. Anything else, Theo? Theo's optimal. Great. Good for you, Theo.
This place is so cozy, I might never leave.
Who's here? Philenkov is here with Huck. Nice looking meal. What's up, guys? They're talking about Kisara. Oh, he managed to help her get in. We knew that, but they're... So Philenkov asked him to help? Makes sense. The ultimate investment. That's a way of thinking about it. Cool. Anything else? Anything else? They're talking with each other. I wonder if they're here. Honestly, I might agree with him. It is absurd how free a spirit he is. He's wherever we go. It's very convenient, but it's absurd. Right, where's Yume? She's not here. Is she with the other kids? Was Robinson an architect that I knew of? I don't know. Brutalist futuristic architecture. That's nice. Those suck. Good for you having to design terrible looking buildings. Anything else to add? Nah, this isn't particularly interesting. Those bats? What is that on that magazine? Paulette, what are you selling? Please don't be expensive. She's been ordering takeout from them? Okay. Of course they talk about him. Listen, it's so overt. Please, just
what would you like?
develop this, and I beg you don't waste it. You've done such a good job of this relationship, Falcon.
Do your best.
It's
out
very
there,
engaging.
okay?
Right, Victor. Oh, you know about that? When did we tell you? Well, doesn't really matter. Jin, what's up? It's Anya. Oh, hi. You're really copying her here. Is she going to look for whatever her name to get her to help? Or was it Anya she was talking about?
News from our news desk. Hope you're having a good one, listeners. Today's news briefing comes to us straight from the Tyrell Times.
Anything else?
The Dread Power Company has announced a joint promotion with the movie Perfect Driver Zero, slated for release
God,
next
I'm
month.
actually unable to think
Plans
because
to
of
host
this
collaborative
radio.
events in a variety of locations
Candy subscription service, huh?
the release of its new product.
I don't know if that'll work, but good thinking. You could try it out. Actually, that does remind me, I forgot to look at the radio. I guess, oh, Ferry, yeah, you're here. I suppose that makes sense. Ferry looks like she'll develop quite well, though she still is probably a bit naive. I hope to see more of that. Yep, there she is. She's never been to school, so it's fair enough. Radio time.
Hope you're having a good one, listeners. Today, the Dread Power Company
Oh yeah,
has an
okay.
accompanied
The exact
plans
thing
to
he was
host
talking
collaborative
about.
event-
These are the most recent, according to a government announcement. Mock military
That's
exercises
not
are
weather.
planned to be held in various. This may
Why is
result
this
in
on the
the
Weather
enactment of
channel?
Traffic restrictions in certain.
That was traffic information, not weather. That makes sense. Okay, let's switch out the party here so we could, what was the button to do that? Is it just this? Who can I switch out? Kartra, let's talk to you. And then Aaron. I'm really surprised they didn't try to get Carter involved at all, considering what he's achieved and his interest in astronomy. Okay, no. Why do I keep pressing all the wrong buttons lately, man? It's like I'm going back to early days. Judith, can you leave? Nope. Rosette can go. No, wait, that's not out of the party. Aaron is the only one then. Right, Aaron, what do you have to add? I don't know if the situation necessarily demanded a Barkhorn. I feel like you're assuming that. They are very, very similar and starting to be more and more similar by the day. No, please let me. Buttons. Man, I need to use my brain more. Very sorry. If you were more fun in the field, I'd probably use you more, but you're the second worst in the team, and you also aren't as innately immensely useful as Agnes, so...
Out on another day of hard
Oh,
work,
Baselli is here. You talking about Eddie? Is he not here at the moment? He doesn't have tact. If we're talking about no tact, Eddie. He fits right in there. He's looking for a place to set up the store. That's probably it. He's looking for the places with the best foot traffic. Okay, at least Brenda's starting to appreciate he's not acting completely willy-nilly or crazy. What's my new couple doing? Seriously, why do they have unique models? Well, at least she does. He has a somewhat unique model because of the glasses. Jesus Christ, you two, get a fucking room. Self-reflected it, maybe. Okay, so Luke knows what he wants. She does not.
Would you care for some help?
Self-reflected it, maybe, is such a response. Yeah, long story. An entire game's worth of story. That arc went on from beginning to end. Sorry. Oh. Nearly choked on my own spit. That was close. Ignoring that. Harry, don't go down there. Yeah. Don't do it. That's not smart. That's not how an astronaut works, kids. Yeah, good. Very smart. Oh, we actually moved him in the map. Cool. Natalia. She was a bracer now. Okay. An A-rank bracer. 4 musketeers. Yep. Guildmaster. Mm-hmm. She's so funny. She's so funny. Unironically, though, she could have been a bracer and we'd never know, but I don't believe it. I don't know if it's even possible to do that. It might be. The whole point of moving on a bike is that the faster you move, the better balance is. But good luck.
So much hustle and
Yume is here. They're looking at bugs. No, a bird. Not pigeon, swallow. Are we sure? It could be injured. Let's go, birdie, let's go. That's cute. He's fine. He's okay. I mean, it's likely more tired than anything, though it is flapping its wings, which could mean many a thing. I don't know how that works for birds. He's whispering now. That's good. Hey, anything up here just randomly? No?
Performing shard search.
Shard search? Give me any shards? No? We doing shards in this game? Everyone's here. Hi, guys. Is she okay? Did she manage to get the job done without fainting? Okay, lunch. How's Kasara doing? That's it. She's got an exhibition. Good for you. And Chris. He's just being the responsible one of the trio. Right, what do you
Allow
have
me
for
to
me? Is it
assist.
modify augments? It is. Oh, already going and giving us verses. I should get on that pretty fast. Not yet. I want Agnes in the party, but when I have her, we'll probably get her single target. No, we should. It's probably best to get Emerald Ring, not Ring, Airyverse. That's the best one for her. We don't need Scent. We don't need Oh wait, we have better ones. Revelation. Decoy we have soon, so we don't need to get that. Revelation though is good. It's better for casters that do damage. I'm not sure it's necessary though. There's other things you'd want to put into slots, really. Firestorm isn't great. Breath. Recovery artifact plus 50%. Yeah, we want those. I'm not sure if we're getting it soon, so maybe I should buy it. It's good enough, it may be worth it. Let's look at slots. Who needs more slots? She has enough for now. Maybe I should open this line. It's 40. We can open this line for her, then... He's already got that one open. I think I'll save it and just see in the moment if I want to open anyone's up in particular. What else do you have?
I hope to
that
see
you're
you again.
selling?
Allow
Buy
me to
items trade.
assist.
Vintage ring. Okay, I mean, why not? Arts evasion and arts, material pluses and all that. Oh, wait a minute, we can already make these? Huh. Well, there's nowhere to grind yet, but honestly, this is fast. They're just sending it all in immediately. Huh, okay.
I hope to see you again.
I will
Allow me to
consider that's
assist.
there for a reason.
I hope to see
maybe.
you again.
Rebecca, you don't have anything unique. So we're going to the church. Where's the
Goddess
sister?
of the sky watches over us always.
Cathedral. Okay, we'll probably run into Agnes. To wit. Fancy wording. To wit.
We just gotta
Curtis is probably somewhere else, going to the gallery to see Kasara stuff. Anything else? Okay, nope, nope, nope. Who's managing this then? The mother. Still doesn't have a name. She appears enough she should, but they will, perhaps were a bit too hasty going, she'll only appear once or twice, we don't need to give her a name. Anything else? Let's use the buff. Well, as long as she doesn't run into Jingo, she'll be fine.
I ain't getting
Anya.
sweaty, but I could get used to this.
They're similar, right? But they're not the same.
This is nice on occasion.
Jingo could
Sure
corrupt
is
her.
hot. I'm sweating
Could
up a
corrupt
storm.
her. Satisfied man, always good to see, always good
All
to see.
right, back in business, baby.
You look
Ooh.
nice and refreshed.
We just gotta check out that.
That's everything here, and it feels like I should just do connection events right now. Oh, which one should I skip? Oh. Yes, I feel like I should not skip, but then I really don't care about the dog being annoying to guards. Elaine, definitely. I mean, it's the most interesting of the three, but none of these are huge. The untidy room might relate to the compact, which did glow. Just remember that. Probably the compact, it might have been a Genesis, but it did glow. And that means this is actually important to do. I'm skipping Agnes. Sorry, Agnes, I usually do you, but not this time. Let's start with this. After these, we'll end the episode, move on, and maybe do the rest of the exploration next time if it opens up. I'm not sure what the idea is. Judith, hello. This is an actual apartment. Oh, they've modeled it. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. That is bad. What the fuck is happening in here? It's worse than Ilya. It's worse than Ilya. You can probably find the chance to at least, you know, get rid of the garbage. Okay, but she does have 2 careers / 3 careers. She has a bit of an excuse. Plus, an actress has to be on call sometimes because she's doing some fan meetups, so maybe it's okay, but still. Okay, get to work. Black and white, huh? Chloe? Is that her mother? That's her mother's name, right? Wait, what are we saying exactly here? Video memory cords. Oh, just first edition. Rare stuff, of course you'll have it though. Why are we even curious about this fan? Okay, we're watching something. It's a Judith scene. Guys, look at that. We aren't done. We need to clean this place up.
I would have been happy just being with you. If only I didn't have this accursed family name. Then maybe my life would have been mine to live.
Tragic stuff. Classic. I guess she's not in this game because they haven't given her a model anything. Probably. Okay, but she's also in the theater. They're meant to be more expressive, so you can't judge it the same way. We don't know how she would perform in a movie in particular. Maybe? We don't know enough about her to say yes or no. Okay. I mean, chasing performances makes sense. I could see her doing that. That is pretty cool. Yes, it seems highly unfinished, the work you came here to do. Oh? From her debut film, which is We Are Something Same After. What? Same Far? We Are Nothing. Whatever. I cannot. Wait, we are watching from afar? No, it's not from. It's something. Yeah, that's called nepotism.
I don't have the courage to say goodbye. What do you think I should do?
Since when does she change her voice for performances? What? She doesn't do that.
You want us both to make our dreams come true before we meet again?
And now it's gone. She opened with her voice very changed.
All right. Then that will be what connects us until that time comes. You really are amazing, aren't you? In that case, when the day comes, I'm sure.
Such a classically Japanese written line said here.
It was only then that I was truly able to find my own dream. I couldn't say goodbye. But that's exactly why I wanted to ensure I could hold my head up high when next we met.
I feel like she's being too dramatic, you know, but maybe it's good for theater. I'm rating this performance lowly because it's too melodramatic for a film,
so
you know.
The two of us could stand side by side again. Our dreams come true.
In theater, very good, but she's trying to do stuff in a movie. He's known her for a while then as an actress, all the way from the beginning. She is definitely different from Judith, but that just means she's good at her job if she can embody that. Guys who keep taking breaks, just get to work. Another one? Oh, it's a classic Judith thing, huh?
What's wrong with...
He saw stuff he shouldn't see.
Hold on just 1 minute!
Jesus Christ, you didn't prepare at all for him coming,
You
huh?
saw them, didn't you? You must have. Don't even try to pretend.
It's not that big a deal. Yeah, that is her own fault.
I put them in the closet and forgot I left them out.
Your own fault.
But that doesn't mean you can...
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. If he's doing it accidentally. Nina?
Hey, Judith. It's Nina. I hope you're doing well. I believe it should be about a month since I last came by to clean.
Jesus Christ. Poor Nina. What is this, Judith? You keep asking whoever you can.
Wait, is this a timed video message?
Very, very perfectly. Wow, she knows her well, huh? Well, it seems like she was off by, maybe an hour or two from when the message should have played. Call it quits. Barely started. So it was planned for after the previous meeting. Something to keep in mind, huh? Great. What do we get from this? Support effects. It's a bit useless, but then Agnes isn't that useful either. She's just mainly there to help a bit with arts casting. Right, Elaine.
What's next? What's next?
It's your turn, Elaine. What do you have for us? That is a cool-looking bike. That's a bit less a cool-looking bike, but it fits her colors. They are together, man. They just need to admit it. You need to take a ride to check how they work. You're pretty good at it, I suspect. There's differences, but you can likely do most of it. No, thanks, but Bradley. How long has she been here if he's like, please let her buy one already? Cute. Okay, so she likes the speed. Powerful model. 2300 cells per hour. Really going all in on the measurements. Then she switched over. Now what does she like about this one? It just feels like it's not the right form for her. Good for off-road. Okay, we don't need to mention that scene to her. She's not going to be happy about that right now. I'm not sure what she'd want, honestly. You'd probably want to find one that can do both, but I'm not sure that exists. I think whatever Hermes was using, though, she was fast enough to be anywhere at any time. On the fly. It'll do. I feel like it's fairly appropriate. Still not decided. Van make the decision for her. She'll probably be content with that. Okay. He's already going like, just decide what you think is right instead of making a decision. It's like instinctual. Right. Okay, never mind. She was overthinking it because of stuff like that. It doesn't matter. He's gone from the position. You don't need to think about it any longer. Genuine trauma. Okay, okay, okay. 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 Jesus, you too. You too, man. That's all I have to say about this. Every single scene of theirs, every single bonding event is just like, okay, guys, my god, the fact you still can't just do it. Just do it. I'm surprised the mother hasn't been a character. They're mentioning her by name now, though, so she might appear. Well, it matches her in terms of color. Both did, sort of, because she's turquoise. Tealish, she's in the middle, but more green. You draw the line at rentals. Okay, man. Having both would be good. You have a lot of people, so having extra vehicles is just a good idea. You could probably live with a van.
Why don't you stop by for a little while, if you'd like?
Man, going to two women's house in like 2 hours, man. You should do it.
Not in the way you're likely thinking, just to be clear.
Why would he think that?
I thought I'd offer you some tea, as thanks for today. Days such as this make me so happy we found our way back to each other. I'm glad we can spend time together like this again. So,
my god,
I thought at least this much would be all right.
They really are just destined for this, huh?
I most certainly don't. Whatever am I going to do with you?
They genuinely talk like an old married couple, and I just don't know what else I can say about them that I haven't already. Just get together already. Please. Cool, next tale of her already. Good to see. Van's not quite at tier 2 yet, but we'll get there, we'll get there. And that's all we can do right now without moving on. Maybe we'll pick up the quest. We'll pick up the quest for now and then see what happens.
No place quite like home.
Nothing here. Oh, a call, yes, from the Foundation. Is this Garten
My
happening
apologies
now?
for the sudden
It's
call.
Altina.
Am I speaking with Mr. Arkwright?
Hello.
This is Altina Orion of Thor's Strategic Research Laboratory. We met yesterday at Marduk headquarters.
Yep. That was still yesterday. That's insane. She's pretty notable. Okay, but like, why are we talking about her having a good resume when we know Ren? Ren, 1 year older than Agnes, has achieved more than most people do in a lifetime.
As it happens, I am not contacting you today as a representative of Thor's. Rather, I have a request from the Epstein Foundation's Crossbow
Crossbell,
branch,
Theo.
of which I am an associate member.
Theo, what do you need from us? We're going to the full scene apparently.
Good thing
I
we
guess
came
we'll
back
do
to
this.
the office for this convo. Had a feeling it was gonna get involved. You seriously aren't pulling our legs here, though? The garden's been taken over again?
Are we serious? Are we serious? What's wrong with us? How do we let this keep happening? It should have been completely easy to prevent after last time.
The VR simulator developed by the Marduk company.
Oh, you're just gonna have to do floor by floor again. I'm fine with it this time. At least the combat can be really engaging. But like why?
Jin did mention this to me in passing. That said, I find it difficult to believe Marduk would throw the task of reclaiming their own service over to the Epstein Foundation.
But if it is a similar idea, then it probably means we aren't going to do Reverie stuff where we're getting episodes and things like that to view, which is probably best. I think that generally wasn't the best idea.
Agreed. But unfortunately, those are the facts.
Great job, everyone.
I can confirm this
What
as
the
well,
fuck?
after having inquired into the matter myself.
I feel like preventing this clipping would have been fairly easy to do if you just looked at the scene.
In April, we, alongside a number of allies, eradicated the source of the Merhian Garten's anomalies.
Which was actually a copy of a Demon Lord, just so you know. I didn't record that. Should have. I didn't have the space on my computer, and it failed. It was unfortunate timing. Had to rapidly delete stuff so I could actually get the epilogue scene. Anyway. Yeah, this thing. It appeared. It was just a
That
copy.
following
It wasn't
May,
real.
It received a major bug fix update. Then in June, just prior to the beta version's release, a certain force struck.
Certain force?
And now, the Merhian Garten has been usurped once more.
In June, by the way? Why did we not know till now?
Not to mention, it wasn't achieved through a backdoor method, like the Garden Master did via a Genesis. Though it wouldn't be accurate to call it legitimate either. They've used the latest hacking techniques to seize control.
Ouroboros.
Oh shit? Isn't Marduk's net tech supposed to be some of the best on the continent?
Not, well, compared to Ouroboros, they're probably a bit.
And the Epstein Foundation should be their rival on that front. So why dump this whole thing into their laps?
Well, not the whole thing, technically. We'll still be providing some bare-bones user assistance.
Hello.
Couldn't even
Of
go
course she's
one
here.
day
Why
without
wouldn't she be
popping
here?
up out of the blue again, could you?
Developments such as these are the sort I would prefer to be informed about beforehand.
They've really just cut her loose on a lot of things that they shouldn't have cut her loose from.
My bad. General Manager's orders were to let the Foundation take the lead on this. I'll stick around while things get off the ground and then turn over the reins. That a-okay with you, Altina?
Yes, of course. The handover is not yet complete, after all.
What are we doing here? Come on, let's move it along.
Picture's worth 1,000 words, so here's a peek at what's become of the Merhian Garden.
Okay. What? What is this? What, are we in Castlevania now? The sigh is perfect. That's how I would probably react like that too, right there. It's definitely Ouroboros though. Why design this?
Grimgarten. The name certainly does suit its new appearance.
It's stylish, but why design this, guys?
There's no question who it belongs to.
It feels like Campanella must have designed it.
Are they even trying to be subtle?
Well, obviously not.
The Society of Ouroboros. We've encountered them several times over this past year. Does this mean the Oathbreakers hijacked Marduk's systems?
Probably not the Oathbreaker.
Yeah, so that's the part we're stumped on.
It's either Novartis or Campanella or someone else, but probably one of the two of
Oathbreaker's
them.
no tech whiz, though, so I'm leaning towards some of their other big shots being behind this.
Well, we've seen Novartis already, so
I've
he's
heard the
most
Society
likely.
utilizes an enigmatic system language known as the Astral Code. No doubt they have specialists capable of handling such technology.
Look, if they can do something, they will. If somebody's achieved something in the world, they've probably been able to do that for ages.
Yes. The Epstein Foundation is currently mobilizing its own experts to analyze the situation. To be perfectly honest, however, this takeover is progressing at a pace we can't hope to match.
I don't think we'll be seeing anyone involved in this, unfortunately, but it'd be nice.
What's more, when the Society hijacked the Garten, Marduk completely isolated it from the general orbital network. It is now accessible only via Marduk's communication satellite, the Foundation's research channels, and the Society's Astral Code network.
Oh, so we'll be meeting enforcers in there.
Foundation's trying and
That'd be
all,
a nice
but there are
idea.
these beefy protections set up at key points in the system.
Like fighting, instead of random bosses, fighting some Ouroboros members occasionally.
That ain't even the stickiest part. From what we learned, those protections can only be removed by capturing the Garten's internal domains.
Who could have guessed that?
So you expect us to be your troubleshooters again? Not too in love with the idea, frankly.
I think they have definitely aced the direction here, though. They seem so fucking done with this.
I concur. Though Marduk aside, I can't help but sympathize with the Foundation.
Incidentally, Marduk approached us offering to release some of the Zypha Standard's core technologies to the public in exchange.
Why
Given
is
the
that something
Foundation's
to be?
mission statement of spreading orbital technology across the continent, it was an offer we couldn't refuse.
It aligns with their company's ethos, right?
Kind of a slimeball gambit there.
Even as their employee, I must concur.
Can't lie, we're real stinkers.
I'm glad they realize it. They can't do anything about it. They don't really feel like it's important, but
It
they
is true, though,
acknowledge
that
it.
Marduk's got no resources to spare, what with our full involvement in the space program. Sure, the network's closed, so we could just look the other way, but wherever the Society sticks its fingers, the Guild's not far behind. And, well, since they're backed by the Foundation, passing the baton over just makes sense, you know?
Why us again? You could have just given it
In
to the
that
guild,
sense,
it'd be fine.
This matter has no direct relation to anyone at Arkwright Solutions. It's simply that given your previous success in fully recapturing the original Garten, the Foundation believes you are the best candidates for this task.
It's a weak excuse again, but it's not completely nonsensical.
Nevertheless, I believe the Foundation can pledge both satisfactory compensation and technological support.
Look, if they can actually give us good rewards this time, I'll be a lot less unhappy, because the main problem with the Martian Garden was you got nothing but Sepid. And not like an absurd amount, good amounts, because you have to unlock everything for everyone, because your party members keep changing in Daybreak 2. So this time, please give us some better stuff, so it feels like we're getting good
Would
rewards.
you be willing to consider our request? Or 4SPG, rather, in your terms.
We got a lot on our plate too, so I can't promise we'll take on the whole kit and caboodle.
I'm afraid you can, Van.
Still,
I'm afraid
no
you
harm in us
can.
giving things a once-over to start.
You're certain it's no bother?
It's definitely a bother, but it'll be
Yep.
done.
We lost track of what the Society's up to, and this here might give us a lead. The rest of you guys cool with that?
Uh-huh. It should make for good training, just like before. Not to mention the rewards.
No objections here either. I'm rather curious about the Society's hacking technology.
Sounds like a pain in the neck, ass, and everything in between. But hey, getting to sharpen our battle senses during off hours isn't all bad.
Will the will the leveling be good this time at least? Because it was just unnecessary in the previous game because people auto-leveled.
Yeah, why not? I'd like to know how they managed to heist a whole virtual space.
They hacked it. That's it.
Hearing the adversity Celise and Leon faced in this garden has me inclined to take a stab at it myself.
But I hope we get to play them this game again. I really liked Celise's moveset.
Naturally, you can count me in as well. I can't turn a blind eye where the Society is involved.
The problem is that we probably still won't get much chance to use her, and that means I probably still won't use her. But it's there.
You have our gratitude, everyone.
In that case, the first order of business will be to issue you an authentication ID in the form of a provisional contract.
Oh, and let me send this app over while we're at it.
Great. To everyone simultaneously. They really were ready for that.
Grin search?
Yeah, it's shard search.
Don't tell me.
Could this be a new version of the shard search we've used before?
Who could have
Yes.
guessed that?
It's been specifically tailored for the Grim Garten. Because of the Garten's current makeshift series of connections that span 3 different organizations, the old access points are somewhat unstable.
Let's find an access point everywhere. That's the main thing to do. You can skip collecting shards because we're going to get more from the actual
It is
place.
for this reason, presumably, that special tokens and portals are being newly generated across urban areas of the Republic.
Great.
Those would be Grim tokens and Grim portals, name-wise.
At least they told us where the one in Old Town is.
Oh, and just so you know, the portals are orbital net nodes, same as the gates that granted access to the Merhian Garden.
Why is this voiced of all things, actually? I'm wondering. It's just not too
And
important.
the tokens are fragments of Garten resources, just like the ones used for all those cube analysis goodies.
Will they be good goodies this time? Or will it be garbage?
Got it. So step numero uno is to ferret out one of those grim portals then.
I'll link the app to our standard
Well, I know
protocol
where to
shard
look.
search. Let's scour around Old Town to start.
I know where to look, but they'll probably tell me on the map. East District contains its own Grim Portal, as well as Grim tokens. Yep. We're gonna have to do it until we get the achievement, so buckle up, people.
Initiating
Swallows
search.
look like they'll be leaving the nest soon.
Wait, where are they? There's either less than last time, or they're
Thank
just
you all for stopping
not
by.
appearing yet. We know where to go. We'll do that next time. Oh, there's
It's searching
some.
time.
Less than last. Oh my god, okay. There's a lot less, they're a lot better. Never mind, they're worth collecting.
Would you care for some
1,000?
flowers? Initiating search.
I hate the fact it's so hard to find them, but good. Very good.
Performing shard search.
In here, anything?
This place
Guys.
is
Now
so
where?
cozy, I might never leave.
Anything? No. No? Upstairs?
Initiating search.
I'm not checking everyone's rooms. That's not happening. But Van's room. Nope.
Initiating
Nope.
search.
Upstairs. All the way up. Nope.
It's searching time.
Okay, we're done. We'll do the rest of this later. Get this achievement.
Shot
Sure.
one. Good stuff.
And we'll move on with the story next time. And by that I mean, hey, it'll be a Garten episode, everybody. Yay. Woohoo. We're excited, right? Yeah? Yeah. We're excited. Yeah.